Hi guys, it's Lyanna. Time for my 5th chemo review. I'm gonna try to do it holding the camera because I had to sneak away from all the kids to do the video, so I'm out here in the back of the truck. Anyway, let's see. This chemo is probably the hardest one on me so far. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Well, I'll start from the beginning. I got chemo, last Friday, and then immediately after chemo, like an hour or two, I felt really hot, so I went and took a cold bath, and I was in there for like an hour just worn out, and I got out and I still felt really hot. So I said, well, I should probably take my temperature. So I went ahead and grabbed the thermometer, and I had 100.6 temperature, and that was after a cool bath. So they say 100.5, I gotta run to the emergency room because it's signs of infection or whatever. So immediately my boyfriend took me straight to the emergency room, and as soon as we got there, of course, they hurry up and take me in, because I'm going through chemo, so immunosuppressed. They get me in right away, especially if I say that I've had a fever. So they took me in, and they hooked me all up in the back, so they started giving me antibiotics and everything right away. And then they said, well, we're just going to keep you. And I was so nauseous. Like, I didn't know that you could be that nauseous. And so they admitted me to the hospital, and they decided to keep me. And they were giving me anti-nausea medication through the IV. They were giving me antibiotics just in case. And they did all kinds of blood tests and stuff. And then so they did sorry, the kids are talking to me. So they did all kinds of blood tests, and they didn't come back with anything. They couldn't find any infection or anything like that. But I was so sick that they decided to just go ahead and keep me until my nausea passed. And it all seemed like one really, really long day for me, go to sleep just as quickly as I could after the nausea medicine. It had a little bit, one of the nausea medicines they gave me had a little bit of a sedative, or, not that it was sedative, but made me drowsy. And so that would knock me out. I think it was called Phenergan or something like that. That one would knock me out. And then I would wake up maybe 2 hours later, 2 or 3 hours later, and just be sick again. And so there was vomiting and nausea and all that. And then, so they kept me, it was 4 days. I didn't know it until it was time to get out. Shut up, you guys. Sorry. I didn't know it until it was time to get out. So, they let me out on Tuesday after that. And before I left, they said that I could take the Neupogen shot. And that shot is, I think, like 1/10 of the strength of the Neulasta shot. But I had been through so much pain and sickness already, and they said my counts were stable. They weren't really high, but they were stable enough that they were going to go ahead and just give me that shot. And I said, no, you know what, I don't want that shot. I just can't do it. I don't want any bone pain. So I refused my shot. I haven't talked to my doctor yet about it. She knows that I didn't take it because the emergency room calls and it tells her I'm in there and whatever. And so she hasn't had anyone call me about that. And I've talked to the office once or twice, and no one has complained about it. So I guess what we'll do is just check my counts before I do my next chemo next Friday, which is only 1 week away, and it's ridiculously fast how, it feels like the good days just fly by. But I only have 3 more chemos. Everything else is pretty much the same with the chemo. That was just the major thing this time. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably just end up in the hospital after chemo each time if it's anything like it was this past time, because it was really, really, really hard for me. I'm going to try to go the rest of the time without the shot if I can. I don't want to postpone my treatment at all. I got after my 4th chemo, my PET scan came back negative, so nothing's showing up. So that means no radiation, which I'm very happy about that. However, I still have to finish the chemo because, there could be, a single cell is not going to show up on a PET scan. So they want to be sure that we get rid of all the cancer. So I do have to finish all the chemo. That's all right. I mean, it's a drag now. The first half of it, the first 4 times were manageable. I mean, I thought it would get pretty bad, but now it's like a countdown for me. I want to be done with it. It's so hard, so hard now on my body. Even, I mean, I'm feeling better, like not sick right now, and I didn't take the shot, so obviously there's no bone pain, but I'm still so drained. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm just still so tired, and I'm like, I did not know that it was gonna drain me like that. So 3 more times, we'll see what happens. I don't want to make this video too long, but at the same time, I don't want to not say how it's feeling. Again, you guys, make sure you go check out my friend Daniel. Hi, baby. I've posted a link on my last video. You can go there and click to his page. He just went through, I think he had just his 2nd chemo. I think we're getting our chemos on the same day now. I haven't seen a video response or video about how his 2nd chemo went yet, but he's probably still feeling it just like me. So I think that's awesome. We're the same age, same stage, same chemo drugs that we're getting, same everything. I'm just, you know, a little bit ahead of him in my treatments. So it's really cool for me to be able to bounce things off of him. You know, how did you feel about this, or how did this affect you? And I don't know, it's a learning process for everyone, I guess. So for another view on the same thing, if you're watching my video and you are just looking for information, go check him out for sure. Very good guy, very good videos, and I love you to death, Daniel. So, anyways, let's see. I think that's about it. Maybe if I'm in the hospital this time, this coming chemo, I'll maybe get some video in there. I haven't done that, you know, a during treatment or immediately after treatment video, so maybe I'll let you guys see just how much it wipes me out, because I can talk about it all day, but I think to see it is a different thing. So I think I'll do that. Thanks again, you guys, for watching, and have a good day.